So guys, Tyla removed Lagos, Nigeria from the world tour scheduled for December 22. Guys, I hope you never forget that this issue of Tyla now have been trending on social media regarding that Tyla want to come to Nigeria. Yes, she want to come to Nigeria to perform. And Nigeria said, no, we don't want you, simply because you keep quiet when the world need you most to speak against South African xenophobic attack against other people, other black people in the continent. And you keep quiet. Now you said you are coming to Nigeria. We don't want you in our country. And these issues now have been creating a lot of reactions on social media. A lot of people have been saying a lot of things on social media. But to be frank with you guys, there are a lot of things to learn in these stories that just happen. You see, the God that teach the truth don't stay too long before he exposed the truth. Few months ago, I told South African, I said, we are African, we are black people. We all need each other to grow in life. Somebody came under my videos and comment section and said, we don't care. We are South Africans. We want ourselves to be ourselves. We don't need anybody to support us to grow. And I said, okay, if you are South African and other Africans now, they are not your brother again. He said, yes, they are not our brother. We are South Africans. Let anybody from other Africans go back to their country. I said, your case is just like a case of somebody who have 5 children. And those 5 children, isolate one person and 4 just stay on their own. It may be difficult. It may be difficult for that one person to achieve in life simply because it is not easy to do things single-handedly and survive it. And they said, oh, we don't care. Let all foreigners leave our country. Okay. Now, this is the outcome. Do you understand? This is the outcome. Do you know that Tyla cannot be getting all this Grammy award she's getting if other African countries and the global community don't support Tyla as a South African? Do you think Tyla will be this kind of popular musician that people know globally if Nigeria, other Grammy nominees from Nigeria don't support Tyla? The last time I checked, I see Tyla and Wizkid hanging out together, Tyla and Burna Boy hanging out together. That really shows that Africa, we need each other in entertainment to grow. This what is happening today now in Nigeria, that they said they reject Tyla, they don't want Tyla to come into their country. These same things has happened in 2019 when the xenophobic attack newly started in South Africa. Burna Boy said he's coming to South Africa to perform. The South African said, no, we don't want you. Don't come to our country because you kick against xenophobic. And after all this issue, Burna Boy said he's not going to South Africa to perform again. Later, he now changed his mind and said, okay, as a big brothers, let's come together to unite Africa. When they have had their peace talk in South Africa, and the stories were just like that settled in 2019. Fast forward to 2026. Now, another xenophobic attack, starts in the South Africa. Now, majority of Nigerians have been killed. A lot of houses have been looted. A lot of shops have been looted. People have sent away. People even taking a free airplane from South Africa back to Nigeria. Across Africa, these things happen. And you now said in this uprising, this issue that is happening now, you can't talk, say you tie hard, get mind, say you won't come to Nigeria. Can't they sing? Which message do you think you want to pass to the Nigerian people? And during these issues where other Africans are facing difficulties in South Africa, you know, even just to come out to say just a little tweet, my brother, stop xenophobic. You can't do that. I watched one of South African ladies justifying that, oh, Tyla cannot come out to say they should stop xenophobic because of Tyla family. They can burn Tyla house in South Africa. They can kill Tyla when he comes to South Africa. My brother, no matter how the condition, if you are a global citizen, always stand with the truth. Always stand with the truth, because you are a global citizen. You are eating from those people who are really suffering from these difficulties that South Africa are putting on them. We are not saying that South Africa, they are not right to some extent by saying, oh, we want a good country. Everybody wants a good country, but we are saying that the approach they are using is not good. And let me tell you something, the most difficult sin in life is to unalive somebody. If South Africa want to deal with xenophobia, want to deal with immigrants in their country, is it to unalive them? Maybe these guys, they don't get our point. We need to speak directly to them so that they can be able to understand the point we are trying to make. We are not saying you should not send immigrants, undocumented immigrants from your country, but we are saying unalive people. Unalive people is the worstest sin I've ever seen in my lifetime. Do you understand? You just carry stick, carry cutlass, beat people, cut people, and you think it make any sense. This thing no, they make any sense, to be frank with you. These are the things that the Nigeria are saying, that take these guys, deport them back to their country. Easy as ABC. But you going out to unalive people, you going out to send people from their shop illegally when you know that they are well documented. This is inhuman, and it's part of the things that the Africans, the Nigerians are talking about. Now, Tyla said she's not coming to Nigeria again. Well, my sister, congratulations to you, because I can only assure you one thing if you come to Nigeria. And the only thing is that you are going to land in Nigeria airport safely. Yes, I assure you that, because Nigeria are really angry now. But for you to go back, that one is not being guaranteed, because Nigeria are angry with South African celebrity who kept quiet during the difficult time for the other Africans. This thing is really paining other Africans, because majority of South African celebrity kept quiet. They closed their mouth. They don't say anything when South Africa are behaving like animal to other Africans. Nobody is saying that what these Africans are doing in your country are the best. Nigerian, you said Nigeria are selling drugs, they are doing stuff. Nobody will ever say what they are doing is the best. But what we are saying is that stop buying people, stop unalive people, stop unalive people. If you are unalive people that you cannot create, it's called evil. You say somebody is selling substance to your children, then you take the person, you unalive the person. Is that a better way of life? It's not a better way. We watch all your videos on all social media. I watched a video, one guy, they hit him stick on his head. They started throwing stone on him because you want to protect your nation. It's insane. If Mandela was alive, if all these Jacob Zuma and those people who fought for your democracy, if they are alive, they will never allow this kind of animal behaviors to happen in South Africa, because all your leaders now, they know exactly what they want. They know that it is easy for them to use it as a politics. Now I hear that all these, your three defenders, Jacinta and this pot belly guy and the other guy, they are fighting. Yes, they will fight. They will fight because Jacinta, she's using all these people for political reasons. And those guys, they don't have political ambition. All what they want is money. And so far, the president has called them into his office, give them their bags that they are requesting for. Final. And Jacinta now left alone, because her own is not, maybe she doesn't want money, she only wants position, and she cannot get it right now. So they are using you guys to achieve their aim. And they will definitely have their aim, because they know majority of South Africans are gullible, especially the illiterate people who doesn't have a passport to travel from South Africa to anywhere. Somebody who has never entered plane in her life before, how do you want to speak sense to that person said? Somebody What is in his or her head is that go back to your country. They cannot even think that, do we even have other South Africans living in another country as well? So those are the problem of those people. Now Jacinta have put problem on South African actors, actresses, musicians who want to go out there to have their gig. Nobody will accept. You see, you coming all the way from South Africa to perform in Nigeria, it's not a crime few years ago, but now is a big crime because no country, if Nigeria don't accept you, Ghana don't accept you, Zimbabwe don't accept you, Malawi don't accept you, who want to accept you? And don't forget that charity begins at home. Is when they see you doing well in your continent, then the world will recognize you. If you are not being recognized in your own continent, the world will never recognize you. You cannot do this thing alone. We'll be shouting this thing, but education really matters. If education don't really matters, then you will understand that South Africa believe they can run their package alone, they can do things alone. So it's very good for Tyla to rethink and consider herself not coming to Nigeria, because I can assure her, don't get it twisted. If Tyla come to Nigeria, this uprising, these issues that is happening in Nigeria right now, because Nigeria are really, really hungry with South Africa. And if Tyla come to Nigeria, this can lead to another thing, because majority of Nigeria actors have been coming out to say, we don't want Tyla. If we need ladies who can whine waist, if we need ladies who can sing very well, we have Arista. Yes, Arista is there for us. You understand? If anybody, we say we don't need anybody, it should be Nigeria, because we have all those things inside Nigeria globally. But those people who are saying they don't need people now, they are the people who need other African countries the most, and they are saying they don't need people. You see, this is just the beginning of all these things that is happening, because a lot are still going to happen. And this is exactly why a South African lady asked me a question. She said, "Oh, you guys say you don't want Aresta. South Africa are xenophobic, we know." She's a South African lady. She said, South Africa are xenophobic, we know. But you guys also said we don't want Tyla now. Is it not the same thing that South Africa are doing that you are doing? So if a Nigerian now married to a South African and bring South African lady all the way from South Africa to Nigeria, are you not going to deal with the lady? And I told her, I said, no, Nigerians, we don't behave like animal. We respect one thing in life, marriage. If you marry to a Nigerian guy, you are automatically a citizen of Nigeria. And so far you come to Nigeria, we see you as our own people, our personal person. We look at you like, oh, she's married to Nigeria. Oh, she's our sister, let her come in. We don't do that. Go and check. I saw one Nigeria content creator that brought his wife all the way from South Africa to Nigeria. They are enjoying peacefully in Nigeria now. So we don't do that. We don't do something crazy that we will be saying, oh, because we are married to Nigeria, you are married to Nigeria and you come to Nigeria, so we need to be dealing with you or fighting you or dragging you or do something crazy to you. Whoa, Nigeria don't do that. And this is what we are really talking about, that these people, they must to learn the good thing. And my people, it's so sad that Tyla now has lost huge amounts of money. Just imagine how many thousands or millions of dollars, how many people that will come to Tyla concert. Just imagine that. She has lost a lot of money because of some illiterate people who are creating chaos, who are creating problems in our country. This is why we said always speak against evil. If you don't speak against evil today, that evil that you don't speak against may haunt you tomorrow. This is exactly what happened to Tyla. She's reaping from her keeping quiet against the evil people who are causing damage to their economy. As you can see, if a big musician like Tyla denied coming into Nigeria, what do you think is going to happen to all these your South African South African amapiano artists. They will never be able to enter Nigeria. You are destroying life for people who lives in abroad. You are destroying life for your elite. You are destroying life for your people. Think, we've been saying all these things. Think. I spoke with one brother in my comment section yesterday. He's from South Africa. This guy, talked to me. The way he talked to me, you will know that it's one of those people who are educated in South Africa. And some people will come to the comment section and also say, oh, we go back. We don't want you in our country. We don't want Nigeria. We don't want any African people. Then the way they talk, you know that they are extremely illiterate. Anyway, it's so sad that they have used their own to cobalize Tyla now. They have put Tyla in problem, and it's so sad that we are facing something like this in the African continent. This is just a quick update that is happening, and this is how we are going to be sensitizing the South Africans, sending message to them that what you are doing, you are fighting for a good cause, but the way you are fighting for it, it's wrong. It's not the right way. These people who are your actors, they are using you for their political gain and monetary gain. Think. Use your sense. Don't let don't let those people use your sense for you. Use it by yourself. Bye for now.